Welcome back, streamers. It has been a while since Google has made any sort of change to their interface for ONN boxes or the Google TV streamer. But we now have a slight change and an also added AI bonus that is going to be coming to your device later in 2025. So you're not going to want to miss this video. If you're new to the channel, I go by UG Tech and I try to help people like you, yeah, you right there, save money on streaming services and learn how to optimize their device. If that sounds good to you and you want to learn more, make sure to subscribe down below. I make multiple videos a week. So before we get into the interface change, let's talk about Gemini AI coming to Google TV devices. So this is a little bit different from Google Assistant, which we've all been using for years. Hey Google, go to Netflix. Hey Google, go open up Prime Video and play this movie. Instead, what Gemini is offering is going to be a little bit more of a free-flowing conversation. In a creepy way, it's going to be more human-like, which I don't like. I don't know. AI creeps me out. People have different opinion on it, but if you do some deep dives into AI and AI psychosis, it's actually, anyways, that's for a different video. But it is coming to a ton of different devices, and the first one that it was released for is this TCL QM9X Smart TV. That is the first official device to get it and to get this update. You can see they gave a little example here of what the new interface looks like. But it is going to be coming later this year to Google TV Streamer, Walmart ONN, 4K Pro, 2025 Hisense, the U8, those are different TV models, TCL, etc. So those are going to be the starting models to get this brand new AI built into it. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be other models that are following slightly after. So get ready for that. There's going to be a ton more coming with this. And yeah, I guess now you'll have a chatbot. If you're lonely streaming and you want to take a break and have a conversation with somebody, I guess you can do that now. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, getting to number 2, which is a brand new redesign for your home screen. This is the first time they have reorganized their home screen in a while. So if we look at the old one right here, you had your account, you had your For You, you had your live page, your app page, your library. What they've done is they've added all that, but they've kind of shrunk it down and kind of tightened it a little bit. So now you have your search, your home, your live, and your apps. And then you're going to have your Gemini button right here with your Google Home and then a settings menu right here. So you no longer have to scroll across to get to the settings menu, which was nice. I thought that was always kind of a weird jump that they were doing over here. And what they've also added is this brand new time clock right here on the top right. So now you'll be able to have a little bit more easy access to know what time it is. So that's a nice handy little addition. And then of course that little Google TV on the right-hand side here, just so you know it's Google. And so AFTV News does point one thing out here. So originally it looks like this is of course Gemini, your Google Home, and then the settings. But according to 9 to 5 Google, on their screenshots, there's only one button there to access the device's screensaver next to the settings button. So the settings button on 9 to 5 screenshots only had one option here. So that is leading to some speculation. These could be customizable shortcuts. Because I'll be honest, I don't really care about having a Google Home button there. And a lot of people won't, right? I don't know. I don't really integrate stuff into Google Home. So if these are 2 customizable app shortcuts, that's pretty handy. It could be you could customize specific settings, or maybe they only give you groups of icons that you can do it for. But I think that is a pretty handy option if that is what they went with. And then for some further speculation, the kind of thinking here is that they're going to roll this out with Google Gemini. So it'll come in one package update. So if your ONN Pro doesn't have it yet, just wait a little bit. You're probably going to get it together and you'll have that new interface change as well. And Google has already updated their website, so you can now see these changes here. And again, compared to AFTV News', we can see that they have the Gemini and the Home there. So still don't know whether it's customizable or not. And so Google kind of has some information on Gemini and how it's going to help you compared to just Google Assistant. So for example, asking it to find a show, like a specific show for you, not just say, hey, find a Spider-Man movie, right? You could say, hey, find me an action movie that also has this featured into it, that has a love story part to it as well. And so it'll kind of search through its database and find specific recommendations for you based on lower criteria than what you would need to offer before. So I think that's actually pretty interesting as well. They also have this ask questions section here where you can like literally ask it a ton of different stuff, and it's going to be able to integrate with your home, your Google Home as well, because I know you can do a lot of functions such as like, set my thermometer to go to this temperature at this time, kind of stuff like that. So that will be interesting to see how they integrate it in. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to support the channel, yes, subscribing is great. But if you don't know, YouTube kind of sucks right now. They're paying creators almost literally a fraction of what they used to. I'd say like 25% of what they used to, which is hard. As a creator, I'm a full-time creator. This is what I do. I bring you guys content. And in order to keep doing this, there is one little thing you guys can do to support me, and that is down below, I have one of my biggest sponsors, IPVanish. Now, if you don't already have a VPN, or maybe you're with Nord or a different one, canceling getting IPVanish is a really good choice, and you also support me at the exact same time. It is literally only $2 a month, 83% off total. But I think my favorite part that they've added in is this brand new eSIM data. So you get 3 gigabytes of eSIM data that you can use anywhere in the world. This is going to give you some more options if you're traveling or if you're just running out of data. At least you'll have a tiny bit extra to use at the end of the month. And of course, also they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so definitely worth checking out. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe down below. I'll see you later this week, probably. Bye, guys.